Alright, welcome back to another video. I am in the middle of a few things. As you can see, I am remodeling a little bit. Got some new speakers. CR still here. I'm building the engine still. But I got a little bored and I decided to pick up this thing. This is a 2001 JR80. And it's 5-speed. It's pretty sick when it runs. That it does not do too well right now. So we're gonna try to fix that problem. Guy I bought it from said it just wouldn't stay running, wouldn't idle. And if you can get it to run, but it won't stay running. If you pull in the clutch, it'll just die. So we're gonna dive into that problem. Hopefully simple fix. We'll see what it is. Okay, this thing is really dirty, so I'm gonna give it a little wash, but before I do that, I'm gonna start it up and see really what he was talking about. Alright, while I push this to the hose, which is kind of far away, sadly. So, a few things I noticed. Give it throttle, it does absolutely nothing, and then it kicks in like a few seconds later. So, I think it's getting flooded. So, it might be too big of a pilot jet. Or a pilot jet could be clogged. Or the air screw not really right, and the idle screw, I don't know. So we'll just mess around with it, clean out the carb, start there, and see what happens. Alright, let's get started on tearing this carb down. This right here is the main jet. This in here, I don't know if you see it, but that is the pilot jet in there. This is your float. Main jet, pilot jet, float. So we're going to look at the pilot jet real quick, see if it's clogged or anything. See if you can see this, but it is very clogged. I don't know if it's going to focus. Either way, you're not going to be able to see through it. It is it's pretty clogged. Yeah, it's still clogged. So I'm going to clean that out. Let's see what the main jet looks like. Here's the main jet. It's not gonna focus. Main jet's good. It's not clear, or it's not clogged. I mean, that'll explain why it could run and not idle. So we'll clean this out, put everything back together. I'm gonna check the gas, make sure there's not a bunch of gunk in the gas. And then we'll start up. Alright, do you see how, if it focuses, please? Alright, you see that hole? This is the main jet. That is what you should see all the way through, the light on the other end. Here is the pilot jet. Maybe. Come on, you can do it. There you go. See how there is no light on the other end. Even if I blow through it, shit, I have to refocus, come on. You cannot see the light on the other end, so it is pretty gunked up. One thing you do Get your nice air compressor. Just put it right up to the front and just put it over the end. Now we have a nice little hole that goes all the way through. Maybe, come on. You can do it. There you go. Beautiful. Now we're gonna spray out, and if that doesn't work or you don't have an air compressor, you can just get some carb cleaner, stick it in the hole, and spray it clean. And if that doesn't get rid of it, you can get a little tiny wire and poke it through, or you can just buy a new jet. But there's got to be a reason it got clogged up. So we're gonna clean out the carb real nice. Usually just spray it out with carb cleaner, clean out all the ports. So I'll clean out the main jet, the pilot jet, and then where the gas comes out, which is up here. I'll spray out in the carb, all those. And then I'll take a gas sample, see if there's anything in the gas. And I don't know how old this gas is, so I'm probably just gonna replace it anyways. But it's pretty full, so I'm gonna dump out a lot of gas. But that is the best course of action. To those of you who are curious, the main jet would be an 80 and the pilot is a 25. Alright, so it looks like it's just disgusting over here. If you look at the gas line, maybe, it is, Jesus, it's pretty disgusting itself. There's actually a lot of dirt particles inside. If it could focus. So probably got a bunch of dirt that's just been getting in the carburetor and clogging it up. I'm gonna look at the spark plug, see if it was running rich or lean. It seemed like it was running really rich, so take that out. I'm gonna take it back over to the hose, spray just all this off, and yeah, then we'll start it up, see if it works, put some fresh gas in it. I cleaned out the carburetor, the jets and everything. I put a new gas line on there. And yeah, I think that's it. Just cleaned everything. Alright, we are just going to make sure that it starts before we put everything back together and it runs fine. Might have to do a little bit of tuning on the carb, just on the outside with the air screw and the idle screw. The air screw, it says stock should be at 1 1/4 turns out. That's what I set it at. I have the stock jets in, I believe. And I think I just need to mess with the idle screw a little bit, and it should be good. Just making sure that the gas flow stops and it's not overflowing, like the float height isn't right or the needle's getting stuck in there. But it looks like it stopped, so it should be good. right, beautiful. All right, so now that everything is working properly, I will put everything back together and I'll take it for a little ride, but it's kind of nighttime right now. So maybe I'll just take it for a little ride around the shop. But it sounds good. Like it should rev up like that, nice and high, and then it should slowly drop, but not too slowly and not too fast. It's a nice easy drop down to a nice steady idle. So that's what it did, and we should be good. It's nice snappy too. It doesn't like bog when I give it full throttle. If it did that, then it would be too big of a main jet, letting too much air in since I just cleaned it out. I mean too much gas in since I just cleaned it out. I know it's not clogged. So, and if you're having trouble with idle, check out my video in the top right corner about how to adjust your idle. And if you want to see my CR500 rebuild, that is going to be linked also. So thank y'all for watching. I don't know why I'm doing an outro. I'm not even done yet. Okay, let's get back into it. Alright, I would say it is fixed. The JR is running nice. Not a little side project. Get away from that thing. It's kind of pissing me off at the moment, but now it's outro time. So thank y'all for watching. Here's the video links in there, and I'll see y'all in the next one.